So if you saw last week's episode, you saw me get totally spoiled on my first ever turkey hunt. Now, just when I thought things couldn't get any better, this happened. I'm just going to go ahead and let Jared walk you through our next 2 days of turkey hunting.
Yesterday, after we had that depressing birds roosted a long ways away and we went to the other farm, we were driving by and we saw a couple birds out here on the state land. And we're right next to Highway 151. So that's why you're going to hear a lot of semis. These gobbles sound further away than they are, but there's only like an acre of woods over here. So he's gobbling and he's fired up. We'll see if we can't get him to come in. I'm done. It's game on. Gotta be real quiet because we got some gobbles already going. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully the hunt's great.
I'm Cody Phillips from Indiana, up here in Wisconsin, hunting third season. Got some gobbling this morning, so it should be a good morning.
Got him, baby.
That's all right. Look at that. He wasn't gonna come to us. No.
That's why I said you're gonna have to shoot
You're
him.
gonna pound him when we're out there.
The grass is too long there.
Yeah, he didn't see it. Look at the hand she's coming to us. It was hard to see his head to shoot at it in the brush.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, there. And when you guys called, he stuck it up.
He stuck it up.
Yeah.
He stuck it up.
I was just
he
like,
gobbled it up.
Yeah, that gobble was awesome.
Huh?
That gobble was awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, he gobbled twice. That was cool. Yeah, while he was in full strut.
He's in full strut. He sticks his neck out and gobbles, and it's like, oh, now's the time.
I'm over here sleeping in the corner.
That's right.
What do you think? It feels pretty nice to have the pressure off when you kill a bird.
Yeah.
Cody doesn't know that feeling.
Yeah, but this is Cody's first day. He can't be done the first day, first morning.
Yeah. I'm doing some quick math here, and we're missing a bird.
Yeah,
4
right.
came down, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know. One could come on
That's
around.
why I kept calling. Because they don't know.
No, they don't know what happened.
Hens just came by.
I mean, them hens just, they're taking that road head over.
That's why we're not rushing out there right now. I mean, you smoked him.
I don't know if
If there's more.
I don't know if there was more gobbling or if there was him and he was just, one time he'd gobble and he'd be facing away from us or facing this way and facing at us.
I kind of expect 3.
I figured,
Based on the last year, me and the 3 Jakes, they was hanging out in this area.
yeah. They were all gobbling over there close together. If there was more than one, you think they would have all been following them hens.
Mm-hmm. That was better than those heavy shot flying out there, though.
Here's a hen.
There's a hen coming. Yeah, so.
There had to be more than one up there.
I guess there must be more than one goblin this morning.
Oh, man. Is it the excitement of that?
We're just sitting there. I gotta peek out the back. Blind all open up. Oh, my legs start creeping.
I can't believe the excitement of that.
Oh, my God.
Sitting here talking about fishing, and Jared's like, long bear behind the line.
You're never gonna live that one down.
Man.
Oh, man.
Wow, there was a lot of movement that we got away with.
How did we get away? He's just sitting there looking like.
You know, and I think with us talking and with that highway making so much noise, you can get away with murder where normal hunting, you can't get away with that stuff because they can hear you miles away.
I mean, we had that blind etiquette going with this guy's putting up the back window, so we have that, that black background, and then as the front flaps open, so they really can't see you,
Yeah.
all the way through.
Yeah, I didn't see that he was closing that up.
Oh,
That
yeah, I
helped
knew
a lot.
You get busted swinging that gun
See-
barrel around.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
See through you.
Like, I could shoot him out this window. And we're sitting here holding it, the camera off tripod, but leaning on the chair, and it's just perfectly steady. And once that thing focused on his head, I was like, okay, kill him. Just boom, you watch his head go back.
Yeah, he wasn't going to come around to our decoys. There's no way. He's headed down to them hens down in them round bales.
Well, guys, here we are. We're right around the Madison area hunting. You can hear 151 in the background, and it's been a wild and crazy time. Yesterday we had that double on a stalk, and then today Cody shows up at 12:30 last night. Jake, the guy that shot his turkey with the double, he had his car break down, so I had to go pick him up halfway between here and home. And I slept 1 hour last night doing schoolwork with finals and stuff coming up here, graduating from the UW Madison, and it's just you just can't fathom how it is.
Yeah, we're all wrecking on running time with no sleep, and we went down and had turkey poppers with Marc last night, and it was right a good time, and the boys all come down, and we get home like 11 o'clock.
We're having our celebration talking about fishing for Don the next couple days, and all of a sudden I look out the back of the blind and there's one standing there right on the grass strip, not more than 20 yards away, and Cody, he's getting on it. I'm trying to get the camera off the tripod and get on it, and as soon as I got that thing in focus, and lights out, man. those choke tubes and the heavy shot bullets coming out of there, that doesn't number on those turkeys. It's unreal.
And something we do about ground blind etiquette, when all of a sudden the turkey's coming up on the back side of us like that, somebody's got to get the back side of the ground blind closed up, because when you open the front side, the light will come all the way through, and if they see any movement at all through the ground blind, it's game over, because your shot is so quick and so fast. But Cody stepped up and did her.
First thing I'm gonna do is apologize for the audio, because yes, we're right beside a highway. But you know what? You guys have shown me total extremes of this turkey hunting. From spot and stalking, getting that double, my first turkey out of a ground blind on private land, farmer told us we could hunt his land, to come into state land. I've seen it all. Well, I haven't seen it all, but I've seen a lot here. Unbelievable.
Even Marc experiencing it after he harvested his, watching the look on other people's face when you get to see a buddy shoot it. My dad, my brother, just sharing that family aspect and having that bond with friends, and it's just awesome. You can't describe a better hunt.
You can't buy that feeling,
No.
to see the two brothers interacting the way you guys were yesterday, and then two good friends like today, and then throw your dad in the mix. Like, it's the interaction is so cool. Outside the hunt this week, I want to touch on something something you can't always see. Behind the scenes of the real deal. A lot of the time, what makes our episode so good, it only has a bit to do with the actual hunt, with the hunt itself. Often, it's behind the scenes stuff that makes our episode so great. It might be as simple as those great landowners who allow us to hunt on their properties. Or it might be some of our behind the scenes helpers who really make things happen. Another huge part of making great outdoors programming is building those partnerships and sponsor relationships. These relationships only work if it helps both parties involved, and when it does, some really great and fun things can happen. But many times those business relationships cross a line and turn into friendships as well. My partnerships with Down Beaver Trapping Supplies, McKinstry Chrysler, Heavy Shot, Best Western Plus and Dryden are all great examples of crossing the business friendship line. There are many people behind the scenes that make this show great. A wonderful example of that is my buddy Dave Forsyth, who often helps out with game retrieval, or working around the studio, or working around the shop, or even when I'm out of town, he'll babysit Lucy for me. And let's not forget Jeff Osborne, who helps get these episodes sent to the networks so that you are able to watch them. Another person that has helped out several times over the years is Blaine Anthony. Blaine is actually responsible for us starting in the outdoors TV industry. Some of us you get to see on the screen, like Camera Girl Amber, Kevin, and myself. But what you see on the screen is just a tiny bit of what we do to make these episodes possible. Camera Girl Amber does all kinds of things you don't get to see, such as working on the Facebook page, The Real Deal with Marc, M-A-R-C. Amber also built and maintains our website. She designs all our printed material from media kits to business cards to hero cards and so much more. Now our newest teammate Kevin is always willing to travel or film or attend events and shows like the Parkland Show and Expo that we attend in Yorkton, Saskatchewan every year. Also, we can't forget our incredibly supportive families who support us through the good times and bad. Yes, there can be some tough times in this business, and behind the scenes, our family is always there to support us. But the two most important behind the scenes groups, though, are our sponsors and you, the viewer. Without you watching, there would be no sponsors. And without sponsors, there would be no Real Deal. I hope you enjoyed this little behind the scenes view of The Real Deal, and thanks again for watching.
Well, we're out here and we're gonna head and see if we can't roost this bird. The first day Mark was here, we went down there and we got this one fired up. We were hooting at it, so we got a guy with a tag tomorrow and we're gonna go after him. He's bringing his 4-year-old son with him, so that's gonna be an awesome experience. You know, he's never really been out turkey hunting, and just to see his dad hopefully harvest a turkey, you're gonna see that little kid light up because he absolutely loves turkey hunting. For his 4-year-old birthday, he said, I want a turkey theme song birthday party. And so, you know, we're playing turkey calls, we're showing, you know, decoys and that at his birthday party, and the kid's just fired up about this stuff, so it's gonna be awesome in the morning. There's only one. Maybe. Yeah.
Wow, it's early in the morning. We're going back after him again. This is the 4th day of this trip, so we'll see what we can do. I mean, we already had 5 birds in 3 days, so now let's make it 6 and 4. I mean, we're getting limited on tags here, but we got the little man coming out with us. This is Gage. Camera shy and all. What do you think, Gage?
You ready to go get some turkeys?
You ready to hide from the turkeys?
you want to call or just let him come out? No, I would call it on the ground. I just let him come out. Because I think he's close enough. If he's in a tree, I think he will probably be able to see the decoy. Yeah, but just turn around in the tree. It's a gobbler. Yeah, you better believe it is. That's a gobbler. Yeah, don't work.
We got him, buddy! Was that awesome? Yeah. Was that fun?
Yeah. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming with.
Let's go get him.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
He's wild. Hey, this one's a big one. Thanks, Dad.
Thanks for coming with, buddy.
You're welcome. I'm so proud of you, Dad.
Thank you.
This was fun. This was fun every day. Like yesterday, we didn't shoot one.
No, but today we did, didn't we?
Yeah. Let's go shoot Mom and Dad.
Hey, Gage. I've never had a 4-year-old make me cry.
No joke.
I'm an emotional guy, but what you just said was pretty cool. You just said you were proud of your dad.
Yeah, the things that you said made me tear up because I was thinking about
This is the absolute icing on the cake for my first ever week of turkey hunting. We got a little history in this field and probably with this bird. This bird is the first bird that ever called back to me. I come in here with Jared. Jared, come on in here. Jared taught me how to hoot like an owl, and I hooted at him, and this bird went, So there's nothing more that you could have done, little buddy, than to get this bird for me. You know, we say it all the time, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. That's our future right there, and with the hunting numbers declining in many places, get your 4-year-old out in a field like that. And I couldn't have ended on a better note. This is absolutely the top of the top right here. Can't thank the Donar family enough. Thanks everybody in Cuba City. This is memories of a lifetime here.